Hi guys, let's learn about probability from this book. Right? So the probability from in this book actually divided into two. This is a simple one, and we also have the further probability, which is in another chapters. This one, so this one more relevant to extended paper, and this is more towards like core paper. But you also have to know how to answer this type of question. Huh? So as we all know, probability of an event is actually the number of the favorable outcomes, the one that we want, divided by the total outcome that we have. Right? So like when you roll a dice, you want to get one, so you only have one chance out of 6, so your answer will be 1/6. We have learned this before, so I don't want to talk more. So you can leave your answer of the probability as a percentage, as decimal, or as a fraction. This will be the answer in between. So the one that getting impossible will get 0, the one certainly get the outcome will be 1. So the answer always in between 0 and 1. You shouldn't have more than 1. So let's see one of the example. Okay, how to say? Okay, calculate the theoretical probability. What is theoretical? Theoretical means by theory, it's not by experiment. So that means in order to get 1 from a fair dice, it will be 1/6. So the answer is 1/6. To get an odd number, that means you have 1, 3, and 5. So that means you have three answers, 3/6. And then to answer to get a score of 7, that is impossible, right? So the answer will be 0. So if you want to get answer of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that means you don't want 1. That means you have 5/6. The score less than 6, that means you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, also 5/6. Score less than 7, of course, is 1, because 1 up to 6. So that means we have all the answers, right? This is how we get answer. This is quite easy. Okay, now the Venn diagram. This probability always coupled with Venn diagram questions. Normally the first part will be Venn diagram, all those questions, and the next one will be the probability. Actually is used, they are asking you to use this Venn diagram to answer the question. It's also quite easy. Look at this example. We have a Venn diagram here, and all this 1, 2, 3, 4 is just like an element. Element means member inside the this universal set. So the probability to get the member from set A, that means you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So the answer will be 5/15, because we have total of 15 members inside here. So 5/15, then you make it to become 1/3. Okay, if the question said P, A and B, N means the intersect. Intersect means the one that have in common. The one that in common is 15 only. P means probability. The short form of probability. That means I want to know the probability A intersect with B. The probability both belongs to set A and B. That means we only have 1. So the answer is 1/15. Okay, that's all. Okay, let's see this question 3, how to answer this kind of question. So in this case, this 18 is no more a member. If you read this question properly, this 18 is all together, is the number of element. That means 18, you have 18 members here, you have 3 members here, you have 14 members here, and so on. So if I want to know probability inside S here, that means I need to plus 18 plus 3 plus 2 plus 5, then divided by 60 students, because everything add together is going to be 60. So it's always over 60. And then to answer SUD means I want to combine these two. That means I need to plus this, and this. Plus all this, the total, the answer will divide with 60. And okay, so to answer this one, probability to get B complement, that means we don't want B. That means you need to plus this with this, which is not belongs to B, and this one, and also this one. So just plus 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4 things together, then the answer divided by 60. Okay, for this one, B intersect with D, that means these two, B and D, the intersection is these two. That means you need to plus these two, you get 6. 6/60 will be your answer for this one. This one, S intersect with D, intersect with B, that means you only have 1 in the middle here. That means you have 2/60 as your answer. Okay, for this case, you do this first. S intersect with B, That means you have 2 and 5, because S intersect with B is just these two, and then you need to intersect with the one not from D, so you only have 5 as answer. That means your answer of this one will be 5 out of 60. Okay. Alright, this is quite simple. And then after that we have relative frequency. Relative frequency is actually something like probability also. It's just an experiment. Let's like this example. I'm spinning a coin a lot of times. Then I've tried 100 times. I only get 40 times to get heads. That means my relative frequency, which is the probability, is 40 divided by 100. That's why I get 0.4. Okay, so I keep trying until I reach 1,000 times. Then I found out that to get the head, I accumulate it. I get about 499 times to get head. So it's basically the more that you draw, you can see the chance to get head is most nearly to like half, like 0.5. You can see the answer is very near to 0.5 now. Okay, this question is very easy also. Normally it's like this. They give you a number, the total number, then they give you the probability. Then the question may ask what is they give you the probability. They do this, then they ask for calculate the number of people in the group that is girls. No, this question is like you have 250. The girls can randomly pick x 0.032 the chance. So and down the question asks how many girls in that group. So you just multiply these two, you get the answer. Alright. So it's quite easy for relative frequency. Okay, for this one, question like this: the probability of getting a rotten egg in a batch of 400. That means 400. Inside the 400, 0.035, which is the probability the egg is rotten, is this one. So the question now, how many rotten eggs are there in that batch? So all you have to do is just multiply this one with this one, then you get the final answer already. Okay, that's all. For further probability, I'll continue in the next video. Thank you.